The Flare Force inline tube flaring tool is a revolutionary leap forward in flaring tools. Easily flare lines on the vehicle without removal of the line. Create 3 factory OE style flares including double, single, and bubble flares. Use on 3/16 to 3/8 steel, nickel copper, and aluminum tubing. One-handed operation is much faster and easier than fumbling with clunky clamp style flaring tools. Air power makes tube flaring effortless to do. Absolutely the best value because of decreased time spent to create perfect flares every time. Perfect tube flares for brake, fuel, and transmission lines lightning fast. When replacing tubing on a vehicle, the most difficult part of the job is making sure that the flare on the end of the tubing is made properly. Because all fluid systems within a vehicle carry flammable liquid and gases, every single flare and connection point is absolutely vital for both vehicle and passenger safety. These connection points require flares in either double inverted, iso bubble, or single style, and the Flare Force inline flaring tool can accomplish OE style factory flares in just seconds, even while the line is still on the car. No one can afford leaks in any of these critical systems on a vehicle, and the Flare Force will make sure that your connections are completely fluid tight. Here's how easy it is to produce lightning fast flares. Cut the brake, fuel, or transmission line with a tubing cutter. Deburr and square the end of the line using a file or sandpaper, and slide the correct new flare nut on the line with the threads facing towards the cut end. Make sure you have an air supply plugged into the Flare Force. Shop air hose is ideal for this, but an air tank can be used for portability. Slide the line into the Flare Force chuck until it hits the stop, and push the chuck lock to hold the line in place. Squeeze the trigger for 2 seconds to produce the first part of the flare onto the end of the tubing. Release the trigger, remove, and turn the flare die over and replace it back into the Flare Force. Squeeze the trigger again for another 2 seconds until it stops and then release. Push the thumb release to release the chuck lock pressure from the Flare Force chuck function, and remove your completed flared tube or slide the Flare Force off of the end of the tube. Your flare is now ready to use. There's never been anything like the Flare Force. Experience this revolutionary new design for yourself now. Find out just how easy and fast it really is to make the best flares lightning fast. Flare Force is the new standard upon which all flaring tools will be judged. Brought to you exclusively by X-Force Revolutionary Tools. Not just tools that do the job, but tools that do the job right.